What's up, guys? I'm sitting here editing this video, and I totally forgot that I just didn't talk throughout this whole video. So I'm kind of just gonna explain like what's been going on with my bike. This is a brand new 2023 Honda CBR1000RR. I bought it brand new off the showroom floor, and I'm already having issues with it. I did the 600-mile service as you're supposed to. Shortly after that, I put an exhaust on it, and I got the servo buddy, which, I mean, I knew, like, that's what you're supposed to do, but I didn't know that, like, they're kind of prone to fail. And like, I haven't really heard of a bunch of people having this issue. Like, usually, like, you'll put on the servo buddy and it's been fine. Like, so like I'm just kind of confused. I was kind of confused at first, like why I was having issues and stuff like that. Because like after I put the servo buddy on with the exhaust, like there was no problem. I rode it for maybe like 500, 600 more miles, and then I started getting the check engine light and the traction control light coming on when I'd ride. And so I commute for work, and it's about 140 miles. So I can drive or ride 140 miles and then get almost home, and then the check engine light would come on, which it wouldn't cut the power or anything. It was basically just kind of an indicator. After I did some more research, I found out that it's more of like an indicator of like, hey, your servo's not working, which, if you take off the stock exhaust, you remove the servo, the stock servo and all that, and you replace it with the servo buddy, which kind of fools the ECU into thinking that it's working. So this check engine light code, after I pulled the DTC code and everything, I found out that it's just kind of saying like, hey, your servo's not working, and that's why the check engine light come on and the traction control light would come on. So I talked to one of these guys that is like very knowledgeable on these bikes, and he's like the go-to guy for tuning them. And I took it to the dealer like 2 weeks ago, just because it's under warranty, and had them do it, like inspect it or whatever. And I mean, I already knew what was wrong with it and what needed to be done, but I just took it to the dealer and maybe in hopes that they could do something about it. And they got it done pretty quick. I mean, it took them like 2 or 3 days to get my bike in or whatever, but they usually take pretty good care of me there. So what all they really did was they got into my ECU, and then they just cleared the code. But it was good for maybe 2 rides, and then I rode it to work and back again, and then that code popped up once again. So I mean, I wasn't gonna take it back to the dealer just because it's gonna be them clearing the code again. So what I decided to do is I sent my ECU off to the tuner, and he's gonna flash it, and we're gonna get the tune on stuff on my bike, and hopefully he'll get it back to me pretty quick, and then I'll be able to. I'll probably do like I don't know, like a ride review of it, see how different the bike feels, because people are saying that it really wakes the bike up. And I know that these Hondas are like, they lack in power from the showroom floor. I mean, they're one of the slower leader bikes, which kind of sucks because like with the tune, I'm gaining like 20 horsepower with the tune, but like stock, like Kawasaki's or Yamahas, Beamers, all those bikes are like, with my bike with the tune, that's their stock power form. So when they get a flash and all that done, they're already faster. So I mean, with these Hondas, you really got to do a lot of work just to make them fast. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be doing a whole bunch of work done to it. I mean, right now I'm doing the ECU flash or tune, and then velocity stacks and the sprint air filter. and then I might eventually get a different pipe, because right now I got a stock, or not a stock, I mean a Shorty M4 slip-on, and I mean, like, it sounds good and stuff, but like I really wanted a different exhaust, but I couldn't pass up the opportunity on like this deal that I got. I found this exhaust on eBay, and it, like, the tip was broke, but the can was alright, so I just ordered a new tip from M4, and then just kind of cleaned it up and replaced the tip. But yeah, I mean, here I pop a little wheelie, and then I see a cop right here, so I was like, oh man. But yeah, I mean, that's really what's been going on with my bike. Like, I kept riding it, and it would clear the code every, like, if I let it sit for a while, the code would clear, and like I'd be able to ride it, but I kept getting tired of having that code pop up, and when that code pops up, I can't see my fuel consumption, or, you know, how hot my bike's getting and all of that. So I just decided to spend the money right now, send my ECU off, because he's gonna just suppress that code so it won't ever pop up again. And plus, I mean, I'm gonna be getting more power out of the bike and all of that. So it should be fun. Should be a fun bike whenever I get it back, which should be soon. I mean, I shipped it out today. It's gonna be there, which is, it's Monday the 26th. Should be there Wednesday. Hopefully we can get it back by next Monday. I think we can install it and all that. I'm also probably going to be ordering a new windscreen, because the stock windscreen on these CBRs are terrible. It is one of the worst windscreens I've ever been behind, because it is so tiny. So I'm going to be getting the Zero Gravity Corsa, I believe. I've seen that's like one of the taller windscreens. And people also say like the Puig R Racer are good, but I just don't know like what the height differences are. So I think I'm gonna go with the Zero Gravity Corsa gear one as well. But yeah, I just forgot to talk throughout this whole video. So this is me editing it and kind of explaining what's going on, so I can get a video out to you guys. And then hopefully the next video is gonna be me riding again, giving you like a review on the tune, how the bike feels, and then maybe kind of just like some things I wish that the CBR had, or like, or my, like, you know, first 1500 mile review of the bike, just coming from the MT-09 to the CBR, and then just kind of talking about, you know, the differences in the power and stuff. But yeah, appreciate you guys for tuning in and everything. I'll hopefully have another video out for you shortly.